Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the weather update for October 7th, 2020. We are going to be doing this live today because a lot needs to be discussed. We're going to talk about Hurricane Delta. We are going to talk about the California wildfires, and we will get into potential, call me crazy, but there might be an unplanned nor'easter today in New York, which I didn't think it would have happened. We normally get 24, 48-hour notice, but it seems Mother Nature has given us a surprise last minute. So I'm noticing the winds picking up. I'm noticing the clouds at the moment outside. Let's see what's going on out there. Yeah, I'm noticing the clouds are already the clouds are already coming in. Ooh, boy, I gotta show you on the roll view, just to prove a point. So I will pull up the roll view on a different tab. Just gonna move it all the way to the end. Let it load in the background as we go along here. But let's start off with Delta. I think we need to. I'll start off with a little bit of a summary of Delta, so that way you all can get an idea of what's going on with Hurricane Delta. That's better. Okay, so we just want to move it a little bit to the left. To the left. You all can see it. There we go. Okay, so right now, Delta has been downgraded to a Cat 2. It made landfall in the Yucatan Peninsula earlier today. We're going to read a news article from People magazine, how people in Cancun were affected by this storm. Currently, right now, wind speed's 104, gusts are at 127, pressure is at 975. It is moving right now at a very fast 17 miles per hour. So, there you have it. There's this big behemoth of a storm that is currently over the Yucatan Peninsula as we speak today. So, with the roll view, again, I don't know what's going on with the roll view. It seems I can't even load images to save my life today. But, yeah, I want to give you an illustration of what's particular. Roll view just cannot seem to process the image of Hurricane Delta. That's how big this storm is. It's just remarkable as I load it that this is going on here. So I do apologize. I do not know what's going on with the stream. There we go. We want that to be back. Okay. So I think we're just going to close out our main radar. That's going to make everything chaotic, I guess. I want to load my information. So let me just see if I can pull it up. Do apologize. I can't pull it up, and that is a problem. Excellent. There we go. Okay. So, this is why I am glad that I have my channel logo up in case of emergency. And kudos to OBS. They finally figured out how to get the stream working, I guess. I'm trying to process the words because I'm just looking at this storm and look how much clouds. Let's give a little illustration here. So you see, here are the clouds, and they're all over Louisiana. They're all over Mississippi. They're all over this. It's just remarkable. Just remarkable. And then you got the Pacific, which is still going crazy, I guess, if you want to say that. Then you have a couple of the clouds that are coming in from these Pacific Coast storms. See that? That's a little bit of wildfire smoke. Not surprised about that. But now I wanna zoom in. Let me zoom in. See if we can zoom in here. See that? We have clouds in New York today. It was sunny a couple hours ago. Here we are. This was from noon. And the clouds are coming in. So, it may not look like it, but the clouds are coming in. And it's only going to get cloudier and cloudier as we go along into the rest of the afternoon. So, let's give an update on the wildfires first in California. We have a new incident that was reported today. Fields fire off Goldfield Road and Hamilton Road. 50 acres. We got the Sog fire. Good news, 86% contained. We want to hear more good news from that. The bad news in wine country, Napa Valley. Glass fire is 58% contained, so it's slowly getting there. We just have to wait. But I'm glad that the Sog fire is definitely getting contained. Good news is more crews have been sent to what's been going on over there in California. So I'm trying to see if we can get an update on the fire in Fresno. Here we go, the Creek fire. That's the one in Fresno. 49% contained. So that's good news. Excuse me, folks. I have to take care of something. Be right back. Sorry about that. So, Creek Fire in Fresno County is 49% contained. That is very good news. That's slowly getting there. Another fire. 60% contained. Alright. That's decent news. Let's go to our outages for California. Today, California is reporting 12,030. So, that's good news. The outages are slowly getting there in California. We want to make some improvements today. I am also monitoring the grid in New York because obviously with the wind today, there's probably going to be issues, and the reason why I'm testing the live streaming equipment is to get ready in case I have to be back live later today for potential coverage of a nor'easter that may impact New York, and we're going to get into that. Okay, Trinity County 491. Napa is at 2,854. Let me just check on Elliott's County. Oh, man, this is not good. Contra Costa has 255 today. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to reach out to Elliott. While I'm dealing with this nor'easter, he's dealing with wildfires. Just hope there aren't any outages in Martinez today. Yeah, 255. So PG&E, shame on you. You know, if you give my friend Elliott no power today, that's a problem. Because I don't know what time he's going to work later today. Because he does work at night, so that's a problem. Ooh, hang on here. Imperial County has 327 out today. This is a new development. 327 from Imperial Irrigation. So that's their main one. How's San Diego County today? Whoa! So California is seeing a lot more outages today. Yeah, because I know in San Diego it's SDG&E. That's their provider. So SDG&E, shame on you today. Why are you screwing people in San Diego? I'm sorry to make this a little personal, but my God. You know, this is what happens in California. You know, Look at this. LA County, 1,032. Let me check Orange. Yeah, Orange isn't that bad today, because I know Orange is down here. You got LA County. I'm sorry to make it personal just now, but San Mateo was at 652. Santa Clara is 212 today. Amelia is at 333. So Amelia is where Oakland is. I know that. So who has the most outages today? It looks like PG&E 7,422, and then you have SCE, which is 3,465. Okay, let's get to the weather here in New York. I know my viewers in New York are wondering what's going on today. Okay, so wind advisory is in effect starting at 2 p.m. and this is why I have to be live, because this is urgent and I must go live and talk about this. Winds west 20 to 30 miles per hour with wind gusts up to 50 are expected today. Portions of northeastern New Jersey, southern Connecticut, and southeastern New York. 2 p.m. this afternoon to 2 a.m. Eastern Thursday. So my advice would be to tie down any loose objects today, because that might be an issue. Downed trees could cause a problem. We could have power outages, so my advice would be to charge your phones, charge whatever you have to charge today, because this is not the day to be unprepared. And more importantly, if you can, if you are working, please try to get out before 2 p.m. today, because unless you're essential, that's the only exception why you have to be out today. But if you're not essential, please stay home today if you are in New York. This is not the day to be out. There's going to be power outages. There's going to be... there's even going to be rain today from what I've seen. None of the models are suggesting it, but it could rain around 4 to 7 p.m. tonight. So take this seriously. And thank goodness the Yankees are on the West Coast, because this was normal circumstances, the Yankees would get screwed tonight. So, making a little baseball analogy, but yeah. Windy.com is suggesting that our peak wind today will be from now until at least... Let's see when they think the wind's going to die down. So the wind would die down most likely around... probably Friday. We're looking at Friday the earliest. See? Slowly goes down. So this is going to be at least 2 days. Okay, let's get into Delta. It has made landfall as a Cat 2 near Cancun. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a time here. I just want to know what time the storm made landfall. We're not going to read the whole article. But it says here that the National Hurricane Center said that Delta touched down around 30 a.m. local time along the northern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula near Puerto Morelos with maximum winds of 110 miles per hour of National Hurricane Center. So, this is what we got right here. Bad news is there is a storm surge warning from Port O'Connor, Texas, all the way to Mobile Bay, Alabama. So, this was first reported by Camper News Network. Thank you to Matt Camper for getting this news out to his viewers. As soon as this broke earlier today, he was the one to break the story. So, as you can see here, Port O'Connor all the way to Mobile Bay. This is the tweet from the National Hurricane Center from earlier this morning. Can't really get you outages, but I can tell you this, if this is a legitimate article. I mean, People Magazine broke the news that Regis Philbin died. So, if they could break that news, they could cover a hurricane in that sense. Okay, little bit of an epic fail just now. What's going on with Tidbits? That was just that. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just show this. There is Delta right now on the IR. As you can see here, over Cancun. Here it is in the other one. Just one big monster, it looks like. It's Cat 2, but it can still do a lot of damage. Here it is on the visible. Get that loaded up. And here's the last one. So, Brother Nerds has it. Brother Nerds has it more stable, sadly, like it always does. So, what we want to do right now is we just want to quickly go over the cone. I don't want to make it that long because then it would make everything intense. So I just want to go over the okay, good. We have rainfall potential. Good. Good. I want to go into that and the wind speed and the cone. That's what we want. Okay. Life-threatening storm surge and dangerous winds will continue within portions, let me center this, of the northern Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico into early this afternoon. Heavy rainfall, which could lead to significant flash flooding, will affect the northern Yucatan Peninsula through early Thursday. Delta is expected to grow in size as it approaches the northern Gulf Coast, so there is an increased likelihood of life-threatening storm surge, dangerous hurricane-force winds beginning on Friday, particularly for portions of the Louisiana coast. Storm surge and hurricane watches are in effect, and residents in these areas should follow advice given by local elected officials. Flash, urban, small stream, and minor river flooding is likely Friday through Saturday from portions of the central Gulf Coast northward into portions of the lower to middle Mississippi Valley. As Delta moves farther inland, additional heavy rainfall is expected in the Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic this weekend. So again, some of the moisture could affect New York probably by Sunday or Monday, so that will have to be monitored. Okay, so now we got that out of the way, let's take a look at arrival time of winds. Arrival time of winds looks like it's going to be sometime tomorrow, going into Friday. Now, I looked at the potential chance of what's going on here with the storm. Telling you this right now, my radar thinks this is going to make landfall as a Cat 3. There's a good chance that this makes landfall as a Cat 3. So, don't let your guard down. Do not let your guard down. Okay? Let's take a look at the cone. Major hurricane by Friday. We have hurricane warnings now issued. Where are the hurricane warnings? They're supposed to issue hurricane warnings 48 hours in advance. My goodness. Maybe it isn't 48 hours. Okay. But watches are in effect from eastern Texas Panhandle, Louisiana. Tropical storm watch in effect for New Orleans. So now the cause of concern once again, Lake Charles. It's really been rough for Lake Charles. Okay, here we go. Now we can look at this. I've been waiting to do this for days. Storm Prediction Center outlook for Thursday. Marginal risk for Louisiana. Let's go to day 3. Day 3 outlook says marginal risk for portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. And then we'll finally look at the day 4 outlook. Potential too low. Can't figure it out. So that is reasonable on that end. Last but not least, let's get into this. So, looks like we're looking at a Cat 2 here. 974 would be definitely a Cat 2. I'm no dummy on that one. I know that scale on the MB too well. But the concern is, does it strengthen into a Cat 3? No, it doesn't. Okay. So, looking at it here, yeah, the NAM and the GFS are in agreement. Cat 2. Look at that. Okay. So let me just check the comments. Okay, nothing on the comments. Matt Camper just sent me a message. If it's related to the storm, I will play it.
We have a problem on the railroad. We eastbound trains are bypassing key guards fire seals at Woodside due to an Amtrak investigation in one of the East River tunnels. Ugh.
Well, you just heard it from Camper News. We have a problem on the Long Island Railroad. Well, that's not weather related. So, looks like the live streaming equipment is working. It's very good news. So, I think with that, we are going to wrap up this update. I may go live if we have any storm reports here in New York later today. I will be closely monitoring what's going on. Obviously, I wanted to know if it was weather related. It wasn't weather related. Just, Amtrak's fault. So, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you all very much for watching. If you're watching later on, thank you all.